Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. Now in this video we are discussing basic statistics 2 for data science course. In the before video we just discussed about what is data science and what is descriptive and versus inferential statistics. This is also basic video for data science freshers. Okay. This video we will see what will happen in parameter versus statistic, parameter versus sample, parameters versus sample. See, now first we cover this topic, descriptive statistics versus inferential statistics, with a lot of examples related to the data science. Now we will see these two topics, populations versus sample, then parameter versus statistic. Okay. From the next step we will do this, then we directly move to the full-time subjects topics. Okay. Now first we will see population versus sample. Population and samples both are plays vital role in inferential statistics. Okay, in inferential statistics. See, often in statistics we are interested in collecting data so that we can answer some research questions. See, first we will see some research questions, then we can understand each and everything. Okay. For example, we might want to answer the following questions. First question is, what is the median household income in Tirupati and Bangalore households? Then we have second question is, what is the mean weight of a certain population? Then what is the percentage of residents in a certain country support a certain law? See, when you see these all research questions, it is very difficult to draw population size, but we can do some sampling techniques. We can collect the sample data, we can analyze easily, we can see examples, then you can easily understand. See, this is the definition of population versus sample. Population means every possible individual element that we are interested in measuring. Sample means a portion, means part of the population. In the population we have different types: finite population, infinite population, hypothesis. Okay. Now see, this is the example. What is the median household income in Tirupati and Bangalore? The entire population might be include 5,000 households, 5 lakhs households, but we might only collect the data sample of 2,000 some total household, then we can conclude the data. Okay, but the sample is important. How to draw that sample means we need to collect equal number of samples from each and every nagar, each and every colony. Otherwise, it will be give misleading errors. Okay, but if you are collecting 2,000 households means you need to, for example, in Tirupati you have 25 colonies, then you can divide 25 colonies with 200, then how much value you can need to collect that much data from each and every colony. Okay, then you can get the exact output. Otherwise it will be misleading errors from sample. Okay, why we use sample? We have already population, but why we need sample means it is time consuming. These all things will come. There are several reasons that we are typically collect the data on sample instead of entire population, including, see, it is time consuming to collect data. If you see the population, for example, in this example I need to collect the 5,000 households. It will take some months for collecting 5,000, but for 2,000 single person also can collect within 1 week also. That's why sample is less time consuming, and it is not so much expensive also. It is too costly to collect data on entire population. This is also second advantage of sample. Third advantage, it is unfeasible to collect data on an entire population. Sometimes, for example, we are now next example is there, one example related to the trees. How many trees in the forest? What is the height of the trees in the forest? Like that type of example is there. When you come that example, you can easy to understand the topic. Okay. Now you can see statistics versus parameter. If you see population versus sample, now it is statistics versus parameter. Statistics means measure of sample, parameter is pressure of population. This is the only difference. There are two important terms in the field of inferential statistics that you should really know the difference between statistics and parameter. Okay, now see, a statistics is a number that describes some characteristic of a population, but a parameter is a number describes some characteristics of population. You don't need to worry about here also p is there, here also p is there. That's why it is population parameter. Here also statistic is there, here also sample is there. It gives some tricks. Now see examples. For example, you may interested in identifying the mean height of a trees in a Tirupati. If you know anyone Tirupati, there are a lot of forest area is there, mountains are there in Tirupati. So you want to measure the height, mean height of the trees. So it is very difficult to calculate each and every tree height. What we do, there might be a 10, 10 of 1000 trees around the city, which means it would be virtually impossible to go around and measure the height of every single one. Instead of, you may select a random sample of 100 trees and find the mean height of the trees. Then suppose we maintain around the 30 feet, means we are just collecting 100 trees height, then we are saying that 100 height is equal to the population, right? Like that. Okay, in this example the population is very found in Tirupati. In some, this is also same like that. Okay, if you see here, we are saying 1000, 10,000. This is our parameter. Okay, means this is our population. This is 100 is sample. Okay, this is statistic, not parameter. Okay, see, now there are some notations are there for statistics and parameter. When if you see in sample statistics and population parameter, mean is generality, we do not use x bar. Here mu we can use. Here yes, and here sigma for standard deviation. For variance s square, sigma square. For proportion we use here pi. Here we use second letter p. Then correlation r and rho. For regression coefficient here beta. Here beta or b. Okay, now we will see 2 3 examples, more example related to the statistics versus parameter. From here you need to find what is statistics value, what is parametric value. A researcher would like to find the mean wingspan of a certain bird species. He collect a random sample of 50 birds. Measures the wingspan of each bird and find the mean weight is 15.6. Now you need to find what is the parameter, what is the sample, what is the statistics, what is the value. So, see, answer is the parameter. That would be researcher interested in the measuring that mean of wingspan. The entire population is particular bird species. The statistics is the sample mean, which returns to 15.6, means it is our statistic. This is our sample n. It is small n, not capital N. We can use different notations based on your books also. We can see one more example. See, an election council want to understand what is the proportion of adults in a certain city are in favor of particular tax law. They obtain a random sample of 100 adults and find that 34% are in the favor of law. Means this is also some statistics. Okay, see, this is the statistics of 34%. If you see another example, a team of economists want to estimate the standard deviation of incomes among adults in a certain country. They obtain a random sample of 1000. This is also statistics. Okay, they are saying sample measure means it is statistic. Okay, this is another example. A researcher want to estimate the mean coffee consumption of a student at a particular university. This is also statistics. I forgot to mention population examples. Okay, we will cover next videos. If you have any query related to these slides, you can comment us. From the next we will discuss these two also important. What is the methods of collecting data? Okay, then we move to the interesting topics that are central tendency, dispersion, regression, correlation, everything. Okay, thank you.